Karo, Ekabo, family. You know what time it is. It's Orisa Prayer and Meditation with Iya Funlayo, Ekabo. Drop a comment, let me know you're here, like and share to bring more family into the room with us. We give thanks and praise. Ashe, oh boy, I told mothers of Heru, Sunday, Caro, Maryland, Alafiani. Hey. Too blessed to be stressed, oh boy, I told Galaxy, blessings, charisma, oh boy, I told Zenobia, Ekaro, Rosette, blessings, oh boy, I told Baba Oshosi, Adubwe, Jakila, blessings, oh boy, I told Naila, J Mac, blessings, Coco, share, Alafia, Ni, Auntie Faye, blessings, daughter of Offset, blessings, Oracle, Sharnice, Tiffany, Garo, Nivea, Oba Lafia, Ekaro Baba, Boro Aboyeo, Ayana, hey Barbara, blessings, Oboato, Empress, Latifa, Lafia, Dot, Edie, Tiffany, blessings, Afua. Hey, good to see you, Yeshua, Ivory, Yay, Donna, blessings, Dr. Kiana, Ekaro, Elder Bishop, Shatara, my sister, Alafiani, Ajay, Ankh, Antoinette, blessings, faithful servant, love that name, grand rising to you, Titi Layo, Karo, Oshun, Karo, Omomi, Shalia, blessings, oh boy, I told Mahogany, Alafiani, Tiffany, good to have you with us, Camilla, oh boy, I told Momi, Adjoa, blessings, yes, Rev is in the building with us, Lotus Jones, blessings, Natasha, Tanya, oh boy, I told I did joke, Sonia, Ivory, Tori, blessings, Nkosi, Chris, Evelisa, blessings, and more blessings, Jerry, Thalma, Shambao, Boato, Erica, blessings, Suni, and your little one, blessings to you both, Ramona, good morning, Safi, Alafiani, Jay, Boato, Adupeo, Cat, blessings, good morning, yes, so we are ready. Hey, Saba the goddess, blessings to you, my sister. Good to have you with us. We are ready for today. We are so thankful always to be here in this place where we can give thanks and praise to Olodumare, to the ancestors, the Orisha, and all of our divine beings. We are so grateful to be here. And I am very grateful today to have my mama, the right Rev Regina, in the house with us today. I do way. We give thanks and praise to Olodumare, the ancestors, the Orisha, for all of their goodness to be together here in the land of the living with our right minds, a little bit of good health, a lot of bit of good health, and all of our blessings. And we are just grateful today to be able to give thanks and praise to Orunmila. Orunmila, the keeper of wisdom. Orunmila, the great diviner, second only to Olodumare, the owner of medicine and more powerful than medicine, the immense orbit that fought the day of death, he who is perfect in the house of wisdom. Oluwami, the all-powerful who saved, we give thanks for Orunmila today. Hey, Yai Sharifa in the building, Ekaro. Blessings, blessings, blessings to each and every one of you. Ashe, yes, I'm glowing with Mama by my side. They're saying, hi, Mom. Blessings to Iya. We are just so grateful to be together today. And on today, we are giving honor to Arumula. And we're talking about staying on the path to our blessings. Staying on the path to our blessings, because some of us, I'll be having to talk about us, some of us allow ourselves to get distracted by different things as we're walking down the path to our destiny. And we're going to get a lesson today from Orunmila about staying on our path and not looking left or looking right as we walk down the path of our destiny, even if you were here before, even when we are passing our Father's houses. And so there's a story that tells us about a time that Orunmila understands something. Orunmila is called the father of wisdom, right? Orunmila is called the father of wisdom, but Orunmila also takes advice from others. And this is the most wise thing to ever do, is to know that you don't know everything, and that even you, right, even you who may be so wise and smart and brilliant as we all are, no matter who we are, we need advice every once in a while. And so Orunmila, he went to Olokun. And he sought the secrets of the blessings of wealth and abundance in the world, and he found them with Olokun, and he stayed with Olokun for several years. Understand? Hey, we be thinking we doing something by reading a book or being on the internets, okay, or coming to prayer a few times. Listen, Orunmila stayed with Olokun for 7 years, studying the power of wealth, studying the power of abundance, studying the secrets of the bottom of the ocean. He stayed for 7 years. Stayed for 7 years. And finally, when his study was done, he got ready to return to his family in Ile Ase. And he asked Olokun, as I'm getting ready to leave, is there any advice, closing advice, any parting words that you have for me, any further advice that you can give me? And Olokun said, we have studied together very long. You're a great student, and yes, I have a few messages for you to make sure, listen, because sometimes we get the blessing, but we can't get back home with it because we get distracted, right? And Olokun said, this is the advice I'm going to give you to make sure that you get home with all the blessings that you spent 7 years getting here with me. And so he said, the first thing I'm going to tell you is, as you're walking down the path, do not let your feet leave the road. If you're not in a village or at your destination, don't leave the road. That's number one. Number two, don't give food to anyone who is begging you for food. Now, I know that's like, what? I know Arumula was like, what you mean? Don't give food to somebody who's begging for food. But of course I'm going to do that. But Olokun said no. That's your second piece of advice. And the third piece of advice to make sure that you get home with your blessings is never raise your knife in anger. And so Orunmila thanked Olokun and began down the road. All right, he began down the road. And of course, hey, as everything would have it, as life would have it, as he's passing through the forest, he's not to the village yet. He's not to the village yet. As he's passing through the forest, he hears screaming. He hears somebody saying, help me, help me, help me. And of course, Orunmila, being who he is, immediately wanted to go and help, and he lifted his foot and he got ready to step off the road, and then he heard Olokun's voice in his mind saying, wait a minute, Olokun said, don't step off the road until I get to my destination. And so I'm hearing this screaming, but I gotta keep it moving. It's touching my heart. It's making my stomach churn, but I gotta keep going. And so he gets to the village. And when he gets to the village, that was to be his first stop. He told the person at the gate, he said, listen, I was walking through the forest. And I heard somebody screaming for help. So maybe you want to send somebody back there to check it out and to see what is going on. And the person at the gate said, oh, no, it's good that you didn't go after that, because robbers, criminals, many times they hide in the forest and they call for help to lure people off the road so that they can rob them and steal their money and steal their blessings. Ay, Orunmila said, Iba Olokun, give thanks for that first piece of advice. Ashe, I'm saved. Whew, that was a close one, because I really wanted to help. I heard them screams, but I was about to be lured into a trap, not even realizing it.
Amen.
And so Arumula went to the center of town, and he went to a food seller. Yalonje said, yeah, I need some food. And he sat down to eat his food. And as he was eating, he noticed an old man chained up in the corner. And the old man, please, I'm hungry, please. Feed me, somebody, please. I need some food. Who could stand to hear that? Who could stand to hear somebody begging and wailing? An old man at that, and he's eating his soup, and he's looking over at the old man, and he really wants to go and give him some of the soup, but then Olokun's voice comes into his mind, and he remembers. He said, don't give food to anybody who's begging. It's so hard. But he finished his own food, and he did not turn towards the old man again. And as he got ready to leave the restaurant, he asked the Iyalonje, he said, Iya, what's with this old man begging for food in the corner? This is heartbreaking. What's going on here? She said, that man, he's not a man. That is the spirit of death. We have caught him. That's why he's chained up. So you can never feed him. Anybody who gives him food will be feeding their own death, will be feeding their own destruction. So no, it's good that you didn't give him any of your soup. Hi! Orunmila again said, Iba Olokun! Give thanks to Olokun that I followed the advice and did not feed anybody, that I did not leave the road. He was almost home. Listen, they say accidents happen the closest to home. Yes, so Orunmila continued on his path. He was almost home. He was almost home. And when he reached his very house, as he was about to turn the corner and walk up to his house, he noticed his wife was sitting outside. He said, oh, my wife. Oh, I can't wait to see her. I'm ready to hug her, kiss her, do all of that. And then he noticed, as he was approaching, that a very handsome young man, strapping, built, looking good, came out of the house and bent down and kissed his wife. He said, what is going on here? And he snatched his knife off his belt and raised his arm and got ready to charge and take care to handle that. And then Olokun's voice rang in his mind. Olokun said, never raise your knife in anger. And just as he raised the knife and remembered that message from Olokun, he heard the man say, he heard his wife say, Omomi Dada, my good child, my good child. You see, Orunmila had been gone from the house for 7 years. He didn't even recognize his own son. That's who the young man was. The young man who had grown up over 7 years. He had gone through his puberty. He had gone through his growth spurt to the point that Orunmila didn't even recognize him. And he was ready to raise his knife. He was ready to handle that with a little yakina, right? But he remembered Olokun's message and he said, Ay, Olokun, Iba Olokun. All of your advice proved timely. I stayed on the road so I didn't get robbed. I didn't feed the spirit of death to cause my own destruction, and I didn't destroy my own offspring who I didn't recognize because I had been gone so long. I didn't know why. It's funny, me and Rev were just talking about this yesterday. She said, does Ifa ever tell you why? When you get these directives, does Ifa ever tell you why? I said, sometimes we know why, but sometimes we don't know, right? It's only in hindsight. It's only after going through the experience. It's only after seeing what happens that we now get the why, that we now come to understand the advice that we were given. And so, of course, several points on this story. Number one, of course, is the point that even those who with infinite wisdom still need to go to others to learn, still need to submit themselves to being students, still need to learn things that they may not know. That's number one. Number two, a lot of people are going to call for help as we're walking down the road. A lot of people are going to say, please come and help me. Please come and feed me. Please come and do this for me. Please come and do that for me. Please, 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 please. People going to be begging, right? But understand that until we get our own blessings home, until we get our own blessings to our homes where we can plant them, right? We're not necessarily in the position to help everybody, because understand that the robbers, right? It may not be literal robbers, but anytime we're giving to another, we're taking something away from ourselves. We're sacrificing something from ourselves. And of course, we know that is noble, but there are times when we have to focus on our own evolution. There are times when we have to keep what we have for ourselves, right? There are times that we can't hear every cry, everybody that says, help me, right? Everybody that says, come on, I'm being hurt. Everybody that says, I'm hungry. We got to eat first. We got to eat first. We got to eat first, right? And then finally, jump into conclusions, understanding that things are not always as they appear, especially if you know that you've been away, right? That you've been away from a place, that you have not been there, then you have to take a moment. You can't jump to any conclusions. Things change, right? Things shift, and we can't, right, assume that we know what's going on, even if it look crazy, right? Even if it look like something's going on that we don't quite understand. Amen. Even if it looks like something that we should raise our knives to, we got to take that moment and keep our Ori. We got to take that moment and say, Ori mi tutu, let me get the whole picture, right? Before we jump to conclusion and possibly destroy. Look at what happened. He got through challenge number one. This is what happens to many of us. Got through challenge number one. Got through challenge number two. And then the deepest challenge, the biggest challenge, where did it happen? Right at the entrance to his house. Right at the entrance to his house. He almost destroyed everything. Right at the door to his very own home. Right? So understand. We need to heed the advice that we are given, even when we don't know the why, right? Because all of our traditions tell us that the Almighty can see things that we don't see, that the Almighty knows things that we don't know, right? That there are things Ifa says, even he doesn't know everything. Arumula says that no one knows the beginning and the end of all things. And so we must always take that moment to reflect. We must always take that moment of patience. Suruni babaiwa, patience is the father of character, to make sure that we get our blessings home. That's gonna be our mantra today. I'm staying on the path to my blessings. Go on and drop that in the chat. I am staying on the path to my blessings. I'm not going to be distracted by anybody shouting for help. I'm not going to be distracted by anybody begging for food. I'm not going to be distracted by thinking that somebody's messing with my person, because if they my person, then can't nobody come in and mess with them like that. I'm staying on the path. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Come on, Dr. Kiana. I see you. Shalia Sinka. Yes, Afua. We're staying on the path to our blessings. No distractions. That's right. Staying on the path. Come on, Sharon. I see you. He go. AJ, Shonda. Yes, we are staying on the path to our blessings today. Christine, Titi, Layo, Stephanie. Yes, Natasha. Yes, yes. Zenobia, Berlisha. I see you all. Cynthia. Yes, yes, yes. We are staying on the path to our blessings. We are not getting distracted. We are not getting robbed of our blessings. We are not feeding death and destruction. We are not doing any of those things, but we are staying on the path to our blessings. We are getting them all the way home. We're not going to get them just to the doorstep and then drop them, because many times we get it all the way home and get to the doorstep and drop it. But no, we are staying the path. We are crossing the doorstep with our blessings today, tomorrow, and always. Yes, Jerry, Thalma, Ashe, 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 Lotus. Yes, 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 yes. We will not be robbed. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We will get them in the door. Ashe, not just to the door, but in the door. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Yes, now, Iba Eshu, I do pray, Whitney. Yes, I see you on the path. Ashe, 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 Ashe. That's right. I see you, Natasha, coming through with that Orisa prayer. What's for me is for me. Woo, come on, Akira. I'm not going to rob myself. I'm staying on the path. Yes. You know I love it when y'all help me preach. We give thanks and praise. Ashe. So as we get ready to move into our prayer space, we're just going to pray for the obedience. We're going to pray to always listen to good advice and heed good counsel. We're going to pray to not be distracted, to not go left, to not go right, but to go straight to the place where our blessings are, to get the blessings and to get them back home without any distractions. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Woo! Yes, so we know that precious element that stays on its path, that knows its direction. As soon as it hits the ground, it doesn't have to think, it goes. Come on, Akira, we all the way up. Yes, all the way up. Nothing can stop us. We all the way up. Yes, always. And we can stay that way when we heed the good advice. You already know what I'm coming with. Yes, that precious element of water. We know that water shall fellow way omilo alo. If we won't go wash, hey, it's water we go use. Shall fellow sebe omilo alo. If we won't cook soup, it's water we go use. So we say, omi tutu, ashe tutu, ana tutu, ile tutu, tutu, laroye tutu, bobo, egun tutu, bobo, risha tutu, emio tutu, bobo, wa tutu, ori. Come on and touch that Ori. Yes, now we know if I says if you need a house, hey, you gotta ask your Ori. And if you need a spouse, yes, you gotta ask your Ori. And if you need that money, hey, you know you gotta ask your Ori, because it is only through the lens of Ori. It is only through our own consciousness and conscience. It is only through remaining cool that we are able to recognize and utilize. Remember, they go together. We can recognize the blessing but not make use of it. Recognize and utilize our blessings. Ashe, Ori woo. May my Ori always expand to accept my blessings. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Mojuba Olodumare. Oba aterere kaye. Mojuba ti ojo, mojuba ti orun, mojuba ile ogere afoko yere, mojuba Arumila ileri ipin. Mojuba ibarumole ojukotu, mojuba ibarumole ojukosin, mojuba otanle ni irinwo irumole. Mojuba koda, mojuba sheda, mojuba rebelo chife, mojuba woni afinju eye, mojuba egungun ile, call your ancestors, egungun bawashe, egungun bawashe, iba egungun mo pe egungun bawashe. Baba ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni yani jejeni jejelabo kato borisha. It is our mothers and our fathers who are our Isheshe. And it is Isheshe to whom we pay homage before any other entity. We give thanks and give praise for all of our progenitors, for all of the originators and keepers of our traditions. Mojuba Ori, Mojuba Baba, Mojuba Yeye, Mojuba Wanala Seku, Mojuba Bobo Orisha, Mojuba Teshu Odara Nikan Losuru, Mojuba Baba Miobata La Epa, Baba Rubo Epa, Orisha, Wepa Mole Baba, Mi Mojuba Oshunye Oreye, Ye Mojuba Shango Kawokabe, Si Mojuba Ogunye, Omomari Wo, Gumbemi Obio Shebeni Akoko, Mojuba Shosi Odemata, Mojuba Mobeji, Mojuba Ekbe, Mojuba Oloku Molagba, Oh ya Yansa, Banani Bobo Orisha. Kinka Mashe, let no harm, hurt, or danger come to anyone listening to the sound of my voice. Kinka Mashe, we say the names of anyone who we want to bring into this sacred circle of protection right now. I say Kinka Mashe, Rev Regina, Kinka Mashe, to each and every one listening to the sound of my voice. Kinka Mashe Mio, don't forget, say Kinka Mashe for yourself. Kinka Mashe me. Kosi Iku, Kosi Arun, Kosi Ebe, Kosi Ofo, Kosi Olopa, Kosi Idina, Kosi Wahala Rara. Let there be no problems whatsoever for anyone listening to the sound of my voice. We say, Funwani Orire, Funwani Ilera, Funwani Alafia, Ire Owo, Ire Omo, Ire Aiku, Kumbobowa Asheo, Asheo. So, Iba Eshu, Adupwe, Roo! Adupwe. We give thanks. We give praise. We give thanks. We give praise. We give thanks. We give praise. We give thanks. For being able to call out, for being able to offer these prayers, for being able to call for protection over those we love, for being able to call for protection over ourselves as we walk down the path to our blessings. Let us not look left. Let us not look right. But let us go straight. Let us never be distracted. Let us never be robbed of our blessings. Let us never falter. Let us get home with the blessings today, tomorrow, and always. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Whoo! Adupueo. You know, I be hype when I'm praying and connecting and just feeling all of y'all's energy. I give so much thanks for each of your presence. I give so much thanks for this ability that we have to call out. Whew, and now that we have called out, you know what time it is. It's time to listen to that sound deep in our hearts. It's time to go into our meditative space for just a few minutes to hear the message that Spirit has that is only for us. To hear the message that Spirit has that we can only hear from the inside of ourselves. That one piece that's going to plug in and help us get to our blessings. Ashe, 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 Ashe. So I want to invite you right now to begin breathing deeply with me, in through your nose and out through your mouth. I invite you to gently close your eyes and relax your body, allowing all imagery to fade from your mind's eye, letting it grow fainter and paler until you are left with a brilliant white in your mind's eye. Hold that white for just a few moments as you feel a wave of sacred relaxation roll down your body, starting from your head. It rolls down your neck, down your shoulders. You relax, release tension, down your arms, down your legs into your feet. You relax. You feel a wave of Ashe, of sacred energy, rush back up through your feet, up your legs, up past your hips, up your torso, out your arms to the tips of your fingers, back up into your head. You are energized. You are refreshed. You are empowered. Ashe. Ashe. We bring our attention now to our outward breath as we prepare to release those things which no longer serve us in this moment. We breathe out distractions. We breathe out impatience. We breathe out fear. We breathe out disobedience. We breathe out sadness. We breathe out procrastination. We breathe out pain. You know what you stand in need of releasing in this moment. State it. I breathe out and breathe it out right now. Let it go. Grief, depression, self-doubt. We breathe them all out right now. And now that we have made room within ourselves, we allow our faces to smile. We show our teeth, activate our cheeks, chins, and foreheads as we breathe in. Ire bo bo. Breathing in all blessings. Yes. We breathe in peace. Yes. We breathe in happiness. Yes. We breathe in discipline. Yes. We breathe in patience. Yes. We breathe in abundance. Yes. We breathe in confidence. Yes. We breathe in power. vastness, prosperity, hope. All of these and more are contained in our next breath. We breathe them in. Adúpẹ́ o, adúpẹ́. Ìbà Orunmila pa Ifá o, ẹlẹ́rìí ìpín ọgbọ́nirégún. Ìgbà kejì Olódùmarè. Adúpẹ́ Orunmila, adúpẹ́ Ifá, báwa ṣe àbọ̀rọ̀ àbọ̀yé o nílé Ifá. Àṣẹ. We give thanks. Báwa ṣe Orunmila, báwa ṣe. Ohun tó Orunmila, Kalabosi. Ifá ohun tó Orunmila, Kalabosi ao. Ohun tó Orunmila, Kalabosi. Ifá ohun tó Orunmila, Kalabosi ao. Ohun tó Orunmila, cleansing breaths in through our noses and out through our mouths, beginning with 1. 2. And 3. As we release that 3rd breath, let us begin to reawaken our bodies. Wiggle your toes. Rotate your ankles. Straighten and bend your knees. Lean gently forward and back. Let your shoulders roll in gentle circles forward and back. Let your head fall gently from side to side. Move your body however feels good to you in this moment. And finally, the eyes, those precious windows to the soul. Gently open them and rejoin the space. Ashe-o, Adupe, Ashe-o, Ekabo. So, Iba Eshu, Adupe. Hey, welcome back, family. Woo. Pray that that journey was as beautiful for you as it was for me. We give thanks for being able to breathe out, to let go, to release those things that do not serve, and to breathe in the prosperity, the goodness, the patience, the confidence, the power. Know that at any time, you can breathe out what you don't need and breathe in what you do. You can sit and just relax your body and go into that space behind your eyes where you're able to commune with spirit. You can do this. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Blessings, blessings. You are all so very welcome. You're so very welcome. I thank you for taking that journey with me. If you have felt blessed by your experience today, you are so lovingly invited to participate in the ministry of giving, which you can do by heading to AsheIre.com. You can also do so at $Funlayo or at Ashe Ire. We give so much thanks. That's Cashapp and Venmo. You can also send offerings via PayPal using the email address funlayo@asheire.com. We are so grateful for each and every seed that you sow into the ministry. And know always that your most precious gift that you have is not your money, but it is your time, your energy, and your attention. And so I am honored that you choose to spend those precious currencies here with me and the Ashe Ire family. And I pray that you always only spend your time, your energy, and your attention in places and with people who uplift you, in places and with people who remind you to stay on the path to your blessings, in places and with people who will not seek to distract you, in places and with people who make you just feel good, like the Right Reverend, my mama. She make me feel good. These are the people to spend your time, energy, and attention with. We're so grateful. We're so grateful. If this is your first time with us, we pray that it will not be your last. Ekabo. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. please do head on over to AseIre.com. Get some more of this medicine we got for you over there. You can get my ebook, Learn the Prayer That We Say Together Each Week. It is not just for me to say, you can say it too. So go on ahead and get that. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube right now, make sure you subscribe. If you're on any other venue, make sure you head to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get notifications whenever we start any of our good offerings that we give. You can also text Alafia to 917-634-4680 to stay the closest in touch. That comes right into my pocket. That is how you stay the closest in touch with the family. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back together again at 8 a.m. bright and early, getting our week started right. Shout out to the Clubhouse crew. You can go on ahead and follow me over there at Iya Funlayo to make sure that you connect with us in the mornings. We get our blessings and our lesson for the week. I also get to hear from you, which is one of my favorite things to do. So please do join us tomorrow morning, and I'll look forward to being with you. Second Sundays is going to be back next month in September. So we look forward to being back together for our monthly lecture in the fall. And, wait a minute. I got to give a shout because community registration is now open. We are going to start back on September 7th. We have a beautiful featured course on the African origins of the Bible with Baba Dr. Will Eshuyemi Coleman. We are so excited to have him with us, and we will be teaching Yoruba Level 1. For those who have not taken it, make sure that is the class that you need to get yourself down the path of Orisa practice so that you understand the words, so that you are confident saying your prayers. So we are so looking forward to having you with us. Be sure to send a text. You can get a special discount code there and or joining the email list. Both of those are places where you'll get great discount codes in order to join us. All right, learn.AseIre.com is where you go to register. And again, be sure you're on the text list or the email list or both to get updates and discount codes for that. All right, y'all go ahead and be great. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Be blessed and be fabulous as you are. You know how we close it out. Come on and sing it with me. Ashe, 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 Ire on the east side. Ashe to the west now. Ashe north and south now. Ashe, Ashe, Ire. I do well, family. Come on, mama, with the harmony, yes now. Y'all have a beautiful day, Odabo.